Hi, my name is Trish Cornelius, and today we are talking about grammatical gender in English. In English, gender is only relevant with some nouns and some personal pronouns. Some authorities also refer to it as grammatical sex. So you might come across those terms, and that's simply what it's referring to. We've got 4 grammatical genders in English. We have the common gender, the feminine gender, the masculine gender, and the neuter gender. And when it comes to determining which gender something or someone falls into, it's first based on whether the thing is alive or not alive. When it is alive, we're going to have one of 3 situations. We're going to have a situation where the sex of the person or animal is not known, or it doesn't matter, it's not relevant. Or we're going to have a situation where the sex is known to be female, or we're going to have a situation where the sex is known to be male. Let's start off with a situation where we either don't know the sex or the sex isn't relevant. This is the common gender. It's sometimes referred to as politically correct language, but it's also used for convenience in the case of indeterminate people or in a plural form. Let's look at some of the politically correct examples of the common gender. So this is where we'll talk about a police officer instead of a policeman. We'll talk about a firefighter. We'll talk about a postal worker instead of postman. We'll talk about a server, where we used to have spoken about a waiter or waitress. And we'll also now talk about a flight attendant instead of a steward or stewardess. Now, the next situation is where we've got someone or something, so a person or an animal, that is identified as female. In this regard, we've got it as the feminine gender, and the third person feminine singular pronoun is she, her, and hers. The plural pronoun is they, them, and theirs, and that's the case for all of the genders. Then we've got the situation where the sex is known to be male, and this is the masculine gender, and there our third person singular masculine pronoun is he, him, and his. Now, what happens if we have a situation where what is being referred to is inanimate? It's not alive. So it's a corporation, it's a school, it's a company, it's a plant, it's a mineral, it's vegetable, any of those things. Then we talk about it having no intrinsic sex or gender, and we'll talk about it as being neuter. And here there is a distinction based on your pronoun on singular and plural. So the third person neuter singular pronoun is it and its, and it is the pronoun regardless of whether it's in the subject position or the object position. But the neuter plural pronoun is the same as the common gender and actually the masculine and feminine gender as well. It is all they, them, and theirs. I hope you found this useful, and if you've got any comments about this or any questions, please ask them in the comments and I will do my best to help you. This is Trish Cornelius signing out.